Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and this one is a bit different. Well, when I said different, I meant by like visual novel I meant. I believe that this is called Canine? Canaan? Canaan? Yeah, somebody recommended me to read this kind of visual novel. I'm really excited, and if you know who I'm talking to, or if you know who I'm saying, thank you. I'm really excited to read more new visual novels than Arches and Remember the Flowers. But anyways, so I want to try to get this one going, and yeah. As also, I would say my usual things. This is a reaction, also voice acting of mine's video. And if there's any type of, I'm not sure if there's like cuss words or any slurs that might be offended. So please don't be offended by it because I might not exactly know. And then talking about words too, I might not good at pronunciation. So please bear with me. So I'm really excited. Let's get going and let's see how this visual novel starts. A classic detective investigation about a deceitful stay-at-home husband who's been cheating on his poor, hard-working wife has finally reached its conclusion. We caught him red-handed, thanks to Tom's help. Alas, I can't say it was a pleasant case to work on, but it's one of those small, it's case that we both need at the moment to boost our spirits. This might be a bad time, but do you hear construction behind me or something? Yeah, there's kind of construction, so please bear with that. It was a good idea to assign Tom to take these pictures. That kid have a hack for getting himself into deep waters, so might as well channel that into something productive. Still, given what's been happening in this town recently, it's becoming a risk job for him. I pull out the keys from my pockets, sliding it into the door's keyhole into my office. Ooh, the office light's still on. Oh, okay. Is this the main character, or is it just like another character? Okay, so his name is Markus, I think. Is this us, I believe? And bro, I feel like if I just say my regular voice, it does not match him though. I'll just use my regular voice as for now, and then after that, if I feel like I want to change his voice, because I mean, look at him. He looks so professional. Okay, Tom. The office looks tidier than usual. Perhaps Tom cleaned it up. Still, whatever he cleans up, he tends to leave office items in very odd places. I head down to the bedroom connected to the office. The door is slightly ajar. I wouldn't be surprised if he has stayed here overnight again. Well, it's not much of a boredom, per se. There's are only more really old wooden shelves and a trusty couch where I usually sleep. I take off my jacket and toss it into the couch. The room is in a perpetual mess, but that's fine. because I made a mental map of where everything is supposed to be. For instance, these files that Tom's was tasked with sorting out today. Even at a quick glance, I could tell the most recent ones are missing. Oh no. Tom has been spending a lot of time poring over those. Maybe they're in the office. Sitting down behind a desk, I look through the pile to make sure the files aren't there. Oh my goodness. Hold on, can we... Oh my goodness. Wow. Anyways. Okay. As I turn to the radio, it crackles a little before picking up transformations of the news broadcast. I take out the last cigarette from my breast pocket. I'll need to remember to buy more. Or I should quit smoking. Cheaper option. Ooh, radio. Robot voice. Time. Well, I might just probably add effect, I think. The police are still demanding the complaints over the botched investigation of the missing individuals in Sypniewo. The radio blurs the voice of one of the townsperson being interviewed. It's been almost 3 years, and we still know nothing. How long must the victim's family put up with the cops' incomplete? With a deep sigh, I turn off the radio. Police lose the trust of the people isn't uncommon anymore. Most officers fail to handling even if most routine tasks and often put people in danger. I run my fingers through the files in the drawer. That case file isn't here. Did Tom take it? I take out my cell phone to dial Tom's number, but I realize the battery already dead. At least the office telephone is always working. Oh, it's Tom! What kind of voice should I give him? Yeah. See, I don't know. I feel like this guy, probably the main character, he's like a deeper voice. And then this guy is just like my voice. Or are we the main character here? Or is it this guy? Or just probably like both? Wait, let me try to say it with my voice. Hey, it's Tom. Sorry, I can't answer right now. Please leave me a message. Or should I do? Hey, it's Tom. Sorry, I can't answer right now. Please leave me a message. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I'll just do regular voice for now again, as I think he's gonna speak once, right? Hey, it's Tom. Sorry, but I can't answer right now. Please leave a message. Damn it. I dial his house number instead. Oh, what the? I'm assuming that's like the father? Hello? Barros, it's Marcus. Is Tom home? Wasn't he with you? He hasn't come back home yet. Did he do something? Nah, nothing. Goodbye. I immediately returned the telephone handle back to its cradle. With keys in hand, I dashed downstairs. He probably thinks he's helping, but I'm honestly afraid he might make things worse. Ooh. I head out of the building and hop into my car. Within moments, I'm speeding through the familiar streets of this seemingly tranquil town. Oh my goodness, it's the guy from the opening. Or should I not opening. It's the guy from the title screen. Okay, now is this the main character? Or is it just like we're just going between characters? So like there's no really main character or something? I think I might just because I feel like this guy fit my voice maybe. In my opinion. Oh wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Why the music is kinda wookie kind of fire? Okay, this music is low-key fire. Okay, okay. Let's continue, let's continue. Not get distracted by the music. My boots are now drenched, with the streets full of deep puddles in this rain. But I'm not gonna budge. I keep peeking over the corner of the wall, waiting. The bull's in there, trying to reassure myself, as all I can do now is wait. This is the place. The place our missing guy has been visiting recently. He had been missing for a month, according to the files. Eventually, he came back to start. Eventually, he came back and started acting strange. His mother told Marcus, only to then disappeared again. It's been 4 days since then, and this is the place he goes to every night. The gas station manager started that Kamei often just stares outside. Is it Kamei? Almost as if waiting for someone. Marcus got footage from the manager. After seeing it, the client confirmed it was her son. The real question is, of all disappearance cases, why is he the only one that came back? Because he works with them, my theory. Or some shady stuff. I mean, if someone wanted to vanish, they wouldn't be strolling around so nonchalantly. Nonchalantly. But did he want to vanish? Uncertainty filled my mind. I need to stay focused. With a deep breath, I tried to quell my impatience. This persistent rain is wearing me down. Tempting as it is to check the time on my phone, I know I'll only heighten my frustration. My fragile and damp paw struggles to even hold the camera properly, and it almost slipped out of them. Ah, damn it. Just then, the wind chime sings. I rub the water off my brow, trying to focus on the figure leaving the gas station. It's him. I spot his horns first, which match the ones in the pictures. There isn't that in there aren't that many bulls living in this town. It, it's definitely him. I snap a photo. Snap a picture just in case. Keeping it safe Keeping a safe distance to avoid being spotted, I start following him. Even haven't done this before, I get nervous. This plated patter of rain thankfully muddles the sounds of my footsteps. Although, the tricky part is to avoid stepping in the puddles. The bull, present, towering figure, the streetlights casting a huge shadow behind him. I shift between different hiding spots behind a lamppost, next to the flower pots, right behind an old bar tree. At this rate, I'm pretty much invisible. It's fun to think so, at least. Well, hopefully. At least, we arrive at a long stretch of road. The boat stops. I dash into a nearby alleyway. But he started walking again, only to stop a couple blocks down the streets once more. And then again. Each time it seems like he has reached his destination. He instead lingers near some house before moving on. It's oddly behavior for sure. Maybe this is what his mother meant. Or is he into me? I think he's into you, I think. He seems to thoroughly examine each place, but propose. Marcus was told that the bull doesn't have any acquaintances in the town, or at least not ones he still keeps in touch with. Without knowing for sure, however, could be reasonable to assume the house might belong to those old acquaintances. It's definitely a leadway worth checking. I will have to run by the address later. Ensured both the bulls and the buildings are captured in the frame, I secretly snap photos from different angles. Then, I back off into one of those alleyways, just as it appears that he is heading towards the bus stop. There's only one bus passing through here at this hour, with its final stop in a nearby town. Is it that where the bull is staying? I check my phone for the time. 22:36. Yeah, I'm kind of cooked with this one. I can't read 24 hours clock. I mean, a little bit, I guess, but if I had to assume, I will probably say. I mean, it feels like it's probably like somewhere at 10 o'clock or something. I think. I don't know. We just continue, I guess. If I remember the schedule right, the bus should be here soon. Before I can get any more shots, a familiar-looking car gently cruises from the opposite side of the road, accompanied by a droning noise. The driver slowly rolls down his windows, revealing a German Shepherd, disconsolate stare as I hide my camera. Okay, I'm gonna choose to change voices. Marcus is gonna have the deeper voice, as the cat Tom's gonna have my regular voice. Because I feel like it. Good. Mm. Wait, what? I simply smiled back at him. Oops, busted. I hur- I hurriedly approached Marcus' car, but not before taking a quick glance at the bus stop. The guy is already gone. Oh no. But the bus already there. I'm unsure if the bull did get On it. Should keep eye on it. Either way, the bus is now speeding off to its next stop. The mood is quite expected for the occasional roar of the car engine when Marcus pressed the panel. The raindrop falling into the windshield sound, almost like the static noise you hear on TV. Marcus takes his sweet time before finally saying something with a exprehative sigh. You know, thought we were supposed to be working together here. Not having anything to say to that, I give him another awkward smile. I will too.
We'll discuss this already. I'm your boss.
I doubt I can weasel myself out of this one. Hey, I'm sorry, alright? And just because I also happen to be your friend, that doesn't give you a pass to make myself without asking. Being fired right now wouldn't really surprise me. You know, you're right. To be honest, I was expecting some excuse. Haha, can still come up with some. No need. You have them with you? The files? Yeah, in the bag. You didn't get them wet, did you? Marcus focused on the road while holding his cigarette between his fingers. He occasionally puffs out smoke. Nope, they are in a plastic cover. Alright, you can drop them off on the back seat. I nod, shifting around in the seat belt as I retrieve the case files from my bag. Following Marcus' request, place them in the back seat. What made you take them? You knew I was going to find out. There was a phone call from the gas station. Shortly after you left, the manager, I think, he couldn't reach you on your cell phone. Marcus reached into his pocket, pulling out his phone. It's dead. He said that camera was there. So, did you learn anything useful? He was acting strange when I was following him, inspecting some random house in the neighborhood. At first, I thought maybe he was hiding in one of them. The German Shepherd fumbles around with the hand as he tried to plug his phone, his ears twisting to signal that he's still listening. But that wasn't the case. Instead, he was just snooping around. Took some pictures of him. I reply all of the observation, mentioning the address of the place he was expecting. Finally, I get to Camille, walking to the bus stop. He probably got on the bus. If you mentioned it earlier, we could have followed it. It was already leaving when you came. Never mind that. I will just check the photos soon. And I'll personally handle this investigation alone from now on. But what about us? We got some evidence. Come on. I wanted to help. Yeah, you want to help? We already talked about this. Oh, you're supposed to do everything under my guidance, remember? That was the deal. Yes, you can't be playing detective. You don't have a license. As someone who studied law, you should know you can get a fine or jail up to 2 years. I sigh, looking out the window. Can't see much in the heavy rain. As annoying as it is, he's right. Then you know, I'm not doing this on purpose. You did good out there. Recklessly, but good. Thanks. I rest my head against the window. But punishment, you must be handed out. You're going to sort out the files in the back room. Back rooms? I couldn't even get through one of the shelves. Haha, as much as I love to do that. Fortunately, tomorrow is my shift at the shop. Didn't I send you my work schedule? Marcus points at his charging phone. You probably did. Can't say I looked at it yet. I guess you will get a little break. But the files aren't going anywhere unless you're planning to take them again. His lips curl into a cheeky smile, his tail thumping on the seat. He sure is happy with himself. Har har, I get it. Har 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 har. Is that what Tom's saying? So how did you find me? Well, you took a specific file, and that was the last case I mentioned to you. And then, no, I just drove around the town until I spotted you. Oh, oh, why? Yeah, that's my same reaction. I guess it's just like I don't know, like, but still, how? I expected trouble. Luckily, it didn't came to that. Oh, that's good. Will you tell the cops about Camille? Camille? Oh my god. Let me look at the name real quick. Oh my gosh. It's saying names wrong. Camille. Okay, I just realized that it's named Camille. Uh, apologize if I said the names wrong. Will you tell the cops about Camille? No. Since the guy didn't really disappeared, I doubt they'll get involved. See, he's not wrong. Cops barely involve themselves with anything here, with the content excuse that they spread too thin. They were on high alert after the first few disappearances. Those cases went cold too. Hey, cheer up, bud. We'll figure things out. Marcus pats me on the back. It takes him a moment to realize how soaked my fur is before he takes off his paw and wipes it on his torso. I think that's how you say it. Let out a chuckle as he tried to recover from that silly blooper. Alright, let's get you home quickly. You're soaking wet. And the last thing I want is for my car to smell like wet cat. The last thing I want is for my car to smell like wet cat. Oh yeah, if wet dogs smell any better. I give him a smile, for turning my head to looking out of the window again. The house now in sight. Anyways, I will involve them as soon as I know more. Alright. As we stop at the front, Marcus suddenly grabs my wrist firmly, almost as he's trying to pull me back into the car. Before you go, after the last time, has he... Not since you broke his nose. Alright, good. Just checking. Wait, checking who? I nod at him as I exit the car, leaving my camera bag on the seat. Don't worry about your camera. I will transfer the photos and return it to you later. That's fine. See you around, boss. As the rain finally subsides, I stand there and wave at him. I guess when it comes to detectivating, I'm going to be stuck behind the desk. Well, as I step inside, a familiar scent greets me, but it's not exactly a fragment I long for. The air is thick with the pear-fermented stench of alcohol, hanging heavily in every corner of the house. Where are we at his house? I lock the front door. The TV is still on, broadcasting a live football match. It's the World Cup qualifiers. Poland versus Kataziant. I kind of butchered that name, but yeah. I briefly wonder who will win, but I'm not about to stay to find out. Bed, an oversized and largette old cat, is passing out on the couch in front of the TV. Also, this is his house, I think. I reach out and switch it off, silence the content stream of noise that serve as a backdrop to our lives. An empty can of beer and a half-empty bottle of vodka lie on the table next to him. There are at least three more cans on the floor. This isn't my first time I see him like this. Wouldn't be the last time either. I simply ignore the mess and head upstairs. With each step I take on the cranky wooden stairs, I'm conscious of the need to tread lightly so as not to disturb the slumbering beast downstairs. Oh my goodness, this is his room? As I enter my room and flips the light switch, a sense of refill wash over me. Finally home. And that is where we're gonna leave off. So yeah, I guess Tom is, well, mostly where we're gonna focus. Like he's not the main, I think he is the main character, but like we're gonna like focus on him more, if that makes sense. And yeah, let's go to the title screen. So yeah, this was Canine. I think that's how you say it again. So I guess this guy in title screen is like again the main character or the person we're gonna focus on. I'm really excited, and so far the story is really good. I think it's more like again a detective vibe and stuff. To be honest, I didn't read the description or anything. I should have said that earlier. It's a blind reaction. So my thoughts of it, I so far like again, I so far think it's pretty good. As maybe there's not much pretty much yet, but I do enjoy this. And for the person who recommended me this, thank you. I can't say as much, but yeah. So I will see you later. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hope to see you on with the next part of K9. Bye bye.